Today, I will be getting the Platinum Trophy for Lego The Hobbit. So we start our journey here in Erebor playing as Thorin. There he is. And, oh, hold up. First thing I had to do. There were cheat codes on the guide, and you know I'm about that money, so double studs throughout the whole playthrough. Now, each Lego game has new mechanics. This one, there's like a whole loot system where you can build stuff. Here you see me putting this into the anvil, and you'll see me going to town on it to craft a key. This key opened the door behind us, and here you see the other version of the crafting where it's like a mini game. You earn studs based off how you do. You got to put it in quick time events. And so yeah, this was made to make a little shaft down farther, which we used to find
the Arkenstone, the heart of the mountain.
This triumph was short-lived as you see Smaug the dragon invade. Yeah, and then we're thrown back in. Here's another new mechanic. It's called like the buddy up. You can pair up with another character, do special attacks on enemies, which you'll see later on, or smashing through objects like this one right here. Now some funny stuff is about to go down because Smaug just burst through the door, right? This dude, I don't remember his name, it doesn't matter. He stole the stone, right? Well, we catch up to him because he ran. He drops it into the pit of gold where Smaug is laying down. Smaug then gets pretty angry, chases us out. Cool little mini kit I got there. Yeah, I'll go back and get all those later. Anyways, here we're out and the elves are just laughing at us. Side note, didn't see the first two mission trophy pops because I actually played this game years ago, and I also got another trophy for collecting 99 of any loot. The second mission puts us as Bilbo, and I'm gonna be real, this was boring.
I'm Gandalf.
As you saw, we met Gandalf. He pretty much throws all the dwarves on us. The only fun part about this mission was this song. Next mission was just a flashback. Thorin fighting Azog, I think his name was. I don't remember. He's just some big, ugly, old...
ugly ogre.
And yeah, hey, we got our first trophy pop of the episode for this, though. Our party gets captured by a troll camp. Gandalf swoops in, as usual, save the day. This also gives us a trophy. Then we get Bilbo, Thorin, and Gandalf himself some new weapons. These are all elven weapons. I don't know the meaning of it, but you know, we got them for it. Cool, right? Some homeless man crashes into us. I think he's one of Gandalf's friends, and recalls a story that just happened. He's here to warn us of ghosts and some evil necromancer. All right, not too scary in my opinion. We then get to play as him, divert some orc forces, which allows for Gandalf, Bilbo, and the dwarves to escape elsewhere. We met Gollum, and Bilbo stole the ring from him, while the dwarves defeated a big smelly ogre. We climbed some trees running from Azog, only to be saved by these eagle things. I don't know where they came from. I think Gandalf, I don't know, called them in or something. I don't know. Then we got tangled up with some spiders. Get it? Anyways, only to be, you guessed it, saved by the elves. Now, they didn't really save us so much as capture us, so we stole some weapons and escaped from their hold. At this point, the game was getting pretty boring. I mean, look at this riveting gameplay. But hey, that was like 5 trophies. Our adventure continues with Gandalf and his homeless friend. There were back-to-back missions with these two, and they absolutely sucked. This first one was just mindless nothingness, running through the dark. shimmying along some whatever ledges. It was awful. The second one was just flat out annoying with a dragged out boss fight. After that, we switched back to the dwarves as we attempt to find a secret door back into the Lonely Mountain. This mission was thankfully very short and set up the confrontation with Smaug. The goal was to get the Arkenstone back, drive Smaug out of the mountain. So we ignited a huge furnace or whatever. I'm like pretty confident it's a furnace. And this was used to liquefy a golden statue. And that pretty much, like, I don't want to say freeze, but like solidified Smaug. But he somehow got out. Lived. I don't know. That does it for the base game, and now the fun begins.
Time to play the game.
The first thing I did after completing the main missions, I did the bonus level, which was an easy trophy. And so now let me explain my thought process with how I was going to go about getting the rest of these trophies for the platinum. There's a trophy for 10 billion studs. I think that's like a staple in all the LEGO games. So I decided to go for the stud multipliers before going back through missions. In order to do that, I needed to get the Mithril blueprints and craft the items needed to give to random people, which gave me the option to buy a red brick. I had to look up a guide as to which items I needed for these red bricks, and getting them was a tedious process and maybe more time consuming at the very beginning of this process, because I was going back and forth so much, but in the long run it definitely saved time overall. Here's me getting the final red brick for all multipliers. I turned the Bjorn character into his bear form, made a custom character, equipped certain items on that said character, put the mushroom crown on Thorin, perfectly mined 50 stones, blinded 50 enemies as Gandalf, and used each dwarf in the buddy up system. As I went back through the missions, I collected all mini kits, all weapons / armors, got Master Burglar on every mission, completed a mission in co-op, which I just turned a controller on and just had it sit idle. I collected every Mithril design as well. Shortly after, I was able to get the 10 billion studs trophy thanks to the multipliers that I got way before I started all this. And so now the real grind began, alright? I had to go and complete every single quest on the game. Alright, most of these ended up leading to other quests, and some of which would be in completely different areas of the map, which was extremely frustrating because the game would glitch, you wouldn't be able to fast travel, so you had to quit, reload, go through all these loading screens to travel. It was honestly a nightmare. Numerous quests were just copied and pasted in different areas. Some were cool, like what's probably playing in the background. At the end of this miserable grind, I collected every character, Mithril brick, crafted and perfectly crafted every Mithril item, completed every quest, 100% of the game, and got the coveted platinum trophy. Overall, this was not worth my sanity. It was a headache to get done. It took me around 27 hours total to complete. Anywho, I hope everyone enjoyed. Hopefully I get another video out soon, and yeah, bye bye.
Did you realize that you were a champion in their eyes? Yes, I did.